Hello everybody, tonight Empire Hero here, also known as Dwayne, and today we're going to be reacting to an old video I downloaded a long time ago of someone doing a commentary on one of my really old videos I did back on my hypershadow512 account. Which was an old account I had back when I was 13, 12. Of like old videos I did of like Sonic recolor stuff and other like typical, cringe teenage shit. That type of thing. Basically harmless, teenage stuff. Yeah, there was a time that people used to make like fun of me and stuff back then, which honestly, fair enough, and probably to an extent deserved, because of me being a dumb kid, but also, it's the internet, sometimes people are too mean. And, yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this guy who did a video, which was like a commentary video on my Shadow Fangirls Haters rant, because I was so obsessed with Shadow the Hedgehog at the time. So, that's gonna be interesting. Now, I don't know who this YouTuber was, or if this person is still around on the internet or not, but, whoever you are who did this video, hello? This is hypershadow512, or was hypershadow512, and yeah, I've grown up a lot since then. I still love Shadow the Hedgehog, but more in like a healthy way, not in like a weird teenager way. So yeah, I'm exposing a bit of my past here, and making fun of making fun of my past self, but also seeing how this video was in general. Oh yeah, and if the person who made this video is watching this now, I'm also trans now. I am a trans boy. Anyways, let's get started with reacting to this video. Content warning for like early 2000s, like, internet culture stuff that might be uncomfortable to some people, or like slurs or certain pictures or old memes, just as a content warning. But yeah, let's get started.
Jesus, ain't no fucking
Christ. Oh no.
That is the worst recolor that I have ever witnessed in my entire lifetime.
And you know what? That's valid. Yeah, I did used to recolor like that. Not anymore. Okay, maybe kind of, if you look at how I did the outfit of my VTuber thing here. I could have done better. I am not an artist, I will admit. I can't draw for shit. And back then I didn't recolor for shit, but yeah. I don't blame him for thinking this was awful. It's Shadow, but recolored pink. Although, shout out to younger me for even thinking back then this was the coolest thing ever. Like, come on, like, I know it was recolored awfully, but a pink shadow does slay. Pink shadow would slay. A pinky shadow, a pink sigma would slay. Pink is a beautiful color, and I hate that I went through a phase where I was like, ew, pink. Moving on.
Is that a joke?
Unfortunately, no.
You can't be serious. You don't just get the brush tool with MS Paint and color over. No!
No, you don't. There are better ways to recolor, I will admit, but whatever.
No, that's not how it works. No, I mean...
But I'm stupid.
Using the bucket tool in MS Paint and just coloring over everything is one thing, but the brush... No! I've seen people do it as parodies, but for real,
Yeah, I know, I was basically like the real life version of those parodies. Oh my god. What am I talking about? I'm still pretty cringe. But at least I'm free.
I'm done, okay? Let's move on.
You done? Alright.
Okay. This is something I really need to get off my chest.
Why did I made it sound like that? And why is it only in my left ear? What the fuck? Why is it only in my left ear? I was using a SingStar microphone too, like what the fuck? Why was I attempting to sound like William Shatner and obviously copying how other people were talking in other videos?
I see, so this is going to be a rant.
Ah, the awesome face. I love that face.
It is not something to do with the recolors again.
It is not something to do with the recolors again. What the fuck was up with my voice back then? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was up with my voice back then?
It is something else.
Darn, I thought she was going to rant about midgets.
Rant about midgets. That's funny you say that, because I am pretty short. Not as short as a midget, but I am short in real life. And I did get called a midget over the years and stuff. Obviously, I know that's not an appropriate word for some people now, but still. A rant about midgets? I get a rant about midgets because I'm being sick of being called one. Ugh.
That most haters would just come to me and say that I'm bullshit.
You're bullshit.
No, you Uno reverse card.
This is a rant on the Shadow fangirl haters.
Cause, oh my god, how dare, like, people fucking hate on a fangirl's a shadow. Like, leave us stands alone. Oh my god.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah, very good!
Now,
Why is it only out of my left ear?
why the hell should people make fun of Shadow fangirls?
I'll answer that for you, 13-year-old me. Because, unfortunately, it's the internet. And people are gonna be mean, people are gonna be awful, people are gonna be disrespectful. And if you hear anything in the background, that's just my partner and, one of my friends in the living room, so apologies for the background noise, but anyways. But yeah, to answer that question, 13-year-old me, it's unfortunately because people on the internet are mean and disrespectful and really shitty sometimes. And that's just how people are, not just on the internet, but also, you know, IRL as well. And which really sucks. And if there are people that are gonna not like you for loving Shudder the Hedgehog, well, that's okay. They're allowed to have their different opinions. They're allowed to feel differently about things. That's perfectly okay.
Maybe because they're shadow fangirls.
I
mean, there's nothing wrong if there's people still obsessed with Shudder. But there are healthy ways to be obsessed with, like, what you enjoy.
A couple of weeks ago, I saw in, like, Blue Blood's video on...
Oh, God. So, for context there, what little baby me was talking about, so, there was this old troll of mine named BlueBlur19. I don't know if he's still around or not, but he used to, like, troll me and one of my old friends back in the day. Like, made fun of me, made fun of my videos and all that. And even made fun of how I looked in real life as well in one of my really old videos. That video in particular, made me felt, like, really insecure about how I looked in real life and how I was on camera. But also in general, I don't like seeing myself talk on video and stuff, which is why I use, like, a VTuber avatar, or on my Twitch channel I use, like, my koala character. So I think that video alone influenced probably not a lot of good things, but that's not the point. The point is he was a old troll of mine who made fun of like me liking Sonic and me being me, basically. Also made fun of me being autistic and publicly sharing that I was autistic, which again, just mean dumb people on the internet being mean. That's the internet back in 2009 was the Wild West, basically.
His review of Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic Next Gen.
Psh, liar. You weren't doing that. You were looking at porn all day.
Okay, that's kind of a little weird to assume a minor, a 13-year-old was looking at porn all day. That's kind of a little weird to say. Like, what the fuck? But apparently the person who made the video at the time was in 9th grade when they made this, so it's whatever. But that's just a weird assumption to make. Like, I get it, teenagers are curious about that kind of thing, you know, puberty and shit, but come on, man, that's gross.
And I liked it, the review and all. It's only just one bit I hated in it. And that is where he says about Shadow.
He talked shit about Shadow? I think I should start watching this reviewer.
Of course, vehicles return in Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Next Gen.
Unfortunately.
Konata.
But what does he say about
Konata.
Shadow? He's saying that Sega is trying to make him badass.
Well, either that, or they're just trying to make him emo for the lulz.
It is debatable why Shadow the Hedgehog is Shadow. He was definitely a way more complex character back in those days, to be honest. But they kind of made him more the edgy character we know him as now. But that's just... who knows? But the main reason Shadow the Hedgehog has vehicles and guns, especially in Shadow the Hedgehog, was because kids kept asking, oh, when is Sonic gonna have a gun? When is Sonic gonna be able to do like violence and kill shit? And I guess they just wanted Shadow to be that character instead of Sonic. It's interesting.
And then he goes, he is not a badass. Stop proving to us, Sega.
Sorry, but it's true. Shadow is not a badass. Shadow is an emo fuck who was only put into the game so he could attract underage fans such as you to the franchise.
I mean, yeah, Shadow did try to attract, you know, a certain category of people, but I don't think it was just underaged people. Like, what? But whatever. And whether Shadow is badass or not is up for debate for some people. Some people like Shadow, that's cool. Some people don't. That's also cool. Ironic. Okay, maybe ironic, but maybe my outfit is based off Shadow because of the red and black, but no, it's more Green Day and Billy Joe Armstrong. Moving on.
Sega, they may changed, I think due to like the focus actors, I don't know, and they may...
Sega went through a lot of changes, even after 2009, but that's a separate topic for another day.
They changed Shadow in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, no, little me. They didn't just change Shadow and Shadow the Hedgehog. They made him... he was more complex back in especially Adventure 2, but these days, they with a lot of the Sonic characters, they kind of made them more simple. It's hard to explain. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But does that make Shadow Fangirl stupid?
Okay, wait. When did the subject of shadow fangirls come into any of this?
Yeah, that is a good question, younger me. Even back then, my brain rambles from one place to another.
I mean, I know this is a rant about people who hate the fangirls, but seriously, this is about whether or not Shadow's a badass. Just, I don't even know you anymore.
It's okay, I don't even know me anymore sometimes.
No.
Yes!
What they're doing to us fangirls, they're just going to us. Get a life. He's a video game character. You should go and I don't know, like kill yourself.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking brutal. But yeah, that is called people on the internet are mean and will say mean things and still say mean things to this day. And it sucks. But the best you can do is not let it get to you. Use the block button and as what the kids say these days, go out and touch grass. Get some fresh air, like, and all that, which I know you did, little me. You went, like, to cool school camps and stuff, and other cool stuff.
Sorry to break it to you, but they're not being serious. They're trolls.
Oh yeah, some of them especially are trolls. There are people out there that say or do certain things for a reaction. Like Mario Diploma, for an example. So, yeah, that's something.
Ugh.
Ugh! How dramatic. Man, even back then I was being such a dramatic gay. Oh my god.
Yeah, they would never really say that, just
And why'd you say it? Why the fuck would you say it? Cause that, no. You had a point there. You had a point because that's what people say on the internet. You had a point. People do say stuff like, go off yourself or something. And it's not a nice thing to say. It's not.
just like on the same day, I think, where I got spammed.
You got
Yeah, where I got, well, it's not spammed. I mean, I've been spammed, but that's, like, separate shit. You didn't get spammed, little me. You had, like, a commentary / rant on you by BlueBlur19 when you did a video on, like, oh, IGN did a bad review on Sonic Unleashed, oh no, woe is me. It was a very interesting time that video came out, too, because it was around the time, before I was going to, like, my primary school, like, graduation party. So I remember feeling, like, really depressed and shit when that video came out, and it really got to me. Fucking Christ.
spammed. Been there, done that.
By Blue Blur on my Sonic Unleashed rant.
Why are you why were you so obsessed with your troll Blue Blur? Like, yeah, he was mean and he was a bully to you, but what? I don't know.
He spammed me again on my video. I got a crush on Shadow the Hedgehog.
Not spammed, he just made a comment. I don't know why I just said it was spam at the time.
And he said, "This is the most funniest thing I've ever seen."
Well, I can't blame him.
Get a life. He is a video game character.
Well said.
That is just like
Ugh.
the worst thing I have ever heard.
that was the worst thing you've ever heard at the time? Oh no. Oh my god. Poor little me. If you thought that was the worst thing you've ever heard, back then, little one, you are not gonna like what you get told in your future about how your existence is a problem and other, like, nasty shit people have said about you. Like, honestly, to me, that is way worse than being told, like, oh, you're obsessed with a video game character? Wow, cringe. Both of them are equally bad things, don't get me wrong, but, like, I don't know. I just want to give, like, younger me a hug. And be like, yeah, I understand why that was bad. It's okay. Don't let them get to you, you know? Don't let them get to you. But yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, well, your recolor is the worst thing I've ever seen. So
Yeah, well, your mom gay. I'm sorry. Being silly there.
apparently the worst thing that you ever heard was something that someone told you over the internet?
Yeah, well, that sometimes, again, as I said a million times, sometimes people say really bad things on the internet, and it sucks. But unfortunately, it is the internet, and the best you can do is just ignore and block. That's honestly the best thing you can do. Like, it's okay if it makes you feel sad or angry or upset. Like, those are all valid feelings, but the best thing you do is don't engage with them. Just block them.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Seriously, 10.
Why so serious?
Why the hell did you do that comment in the first place?
That is because it's called commentary. With commentary, people can say whatever they want. It can be good or bad. It's called freedom of motherfucking speech. Have you heard of it?
Freedom of motherfucking speech. Oh my god. Yeah, that is a fair point. People do have the right to say whatever they want, but at the same time, if it's something extreme, like nasty, like homophobia, transphobia, racism, sexism, you know, all that shit, you can say you have the right to be nasty and all that, but people also have a right to respond to that nastiness and be like, but hey, that's not okay, you know. Freedom of speech these days is a very complex topic, especially in this current political day and age. But in my honest opinion, in the year 2023, while yes, we do have the right to say whatever we want, at the same time, like, you know, there's right words, right place, and, you know, just try to be respectful and try not to hurt or harm anyone or hurt or harm yourself, if that makes sense. Excuse me.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Stating your opinion is ridiculous?
God fucking damn it.
Ooh, you said a bad word.
Yeah, what of it, cunt? We're fucking Aussie, of course we fucking swear, you cunt.
It's extremely pissing me off.
Good.
Which
Good. Oh, God.
people making fun of Shadow fangirls.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I guess a lot of things. For one, if they're not, like, hurting other people or hurting themselves or not doing, like, inappropriate or concerning behavior about it, especially if they're underage, they're just some people. The problem I have with people making fun of, like, cringe culture and stuff, especially back in the day, is that it's making fun of people who are, you know, obviously, like, autistic or disabled, and especially underaged, of people who are just having fun, doing harmless shit, like making, like, Sonic fan characters, or Sparkle Dogs, or, like, cute cosplay stuff or anime stuff. It's always like certain like interests or certain stuff that people are into, and it's like as long as you're not hurting or harming other people or hurting or harming yourself, who fucking gives a shit if some 13-year-old is obsessed with Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, let people have fun in their space. Like, yar. But, you know, but also, like, of course, if you do want to enjoy certain things, obviously don't be, like, hurting or harming other people, and obviously don't do, like, anything that's, like, inappropriate or not okay. If that makes sense.
Okay, you really need to edit that stuff out. There are bundles and bundles of awkward silences in this video of yours. I had to edit all of them out to save time.
Just because someone
I mean, yeah, I'm still pretty lazy with video editing. I'm not gonna deny that. I can even make a long, awkward silence pause right now as I stare into the screen. I'm just messing with yous. Moving on.
is a Shadow fangirl doesn't make him a complete retard.
Oh, whoa, you used the R word. Bruh. Whoa.
Yes, it does.
Everybody has different fucking opinions on a character.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Alright, you know what? Let me quote George Carlin. So the next time some asshole says, well, I have the right to my opinion, you say, oh yeah, well, I have the right to my opinion, and my opinion is that you don't have the right to your opinion. Then you shoot the fuck and walk away.
Opinionception?
What do I think of Shadow, you ask?
Oh no.
He is fucking hot.
Yeah, oh my god, he slays. He's such a badass. Like, oh my god. I just wanna suck his hedgehog penis. Alright, I'm joking. That's an obvious jerk.
No, he's fucking not. Shadow the Hedgehog is a video game character. And on that note, Shadow is meant to be a freaking hedgehog, you furry.
Yeah, I'm totally not a furry anymore. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, ooh, I'm a furry. I like my furry shit. Sometimes some anthropomorphic characters are fucking hot. It's whatever. Like, come on. I mean, yeah, I can understand why some people, like, make fun of furries, especially, like, the really, like, extreme ones that do, like, harmful shit. But again, just, like, the other, like, cringe stuff people make fun of. If they're just doing harmless fun, like, leave them the fuck alone. Do what makes you happy.
Okay?
No, that's not okay.
There's my opinions on Shadow, and you should not go bullshit on me just because I have a crush on him.
You're bullshit.
Aw, when I had a little crush on him. Aww.
Shit.
It's true, I do.
Again, sorry to break it
It's true, I do. Has my voice changed much? Question mark.
to you, but Shadow is not gonna jump out of your TV screen and start having sex with you. It's not gonna work that way.
I mean, with how technology is and how AI is in the year 2023, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing that happened. If that was a thing that happened one day. You never know. But you're not wrong. You're so not wrong, you know. As cool as that would be, yeah, it's not gonna happen. But you never know, you know, with the future.
But maybe I should have had you figure that out for yourself. Too late.
And do my loving of Shadow, Flayman being very nice.
Still a cool guy, by the way. I'm still really close friends of him. And even met him, like, IRL sometimes. So yeah, still good friends of him.
Made a video of me kissing him.
Oh god, dude.
Yeah, that video is not there anymore, but it was basically like a sprite video of, like, my character kissing Shadow and meeting up with him, and it was cute. It was adorable. Like, it was adorable.
Do not want.
Oh my god, do not want, the old, like, lol cat memes. That was the day.
My fangirl. I mean, with my fan character, sorry.
You mean your piece of shit recolor of Shadow? While I'm
Yeah, the recolor.
onto the subject of your piece of shit recolor of Shadow, mind I say, Shadow, or any character in Sonic the Hedgehog. The Sonic the Hedgehog franchise in general, it's not a fucking coloring book. Treat it with some respect.
Okay, to respond to that, while I do agree you shouldn't, like, recolor, like, over people's, like, fan art, because people used to, even I was guilty of this, people used to recolor, like, fan art of, like, Sonic and all that. But if it's just kids doing, like, recolor stuff of, like, Sonic X screenshots or whatever, or, like, who gives a shit? Let them have fun. I even requested someone to do, like, a Sonic X, like, retrace thingy of my koala character, which was pretty cool. I find it fascinating that there are still people doing Sonic recolors to this day. It's awesome. And yes, this guy did a part 2 to the video, because, like, back in those days with YouTube, you could only have videos up to 10 minutes. So yeah, let's open up part 2. I'll turn it down a little bit.
And when I saw the kiss, I was like screaming like a fangirl.
Typical fangirl is typical.
You know, this is a true fact I'm going to say.
I was going, oh my god, oh shit, holy fuck! Screaming like fucking toad.
This is something true that happened when I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah?
When I unlocked Shadow the Hedgehog as an assist trophy, I was screaming like a fangirl. Yes,
Yeah, I was going, oh my god, yes!
you heard it. Screaming like a fangirl.
These days it'd be a fanboy or fan person.
There goes your dignity.
Same what I did when I unlocked Shadow in Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Riders, and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
You can tell that was the type of Sonic games I was playing when I first was playing, like, Sonic stuff in, like, 2007, 2008. It's a very weird time.
Okay, screw dignity.
You know why, you ask? You know why? Do you know why? You,
Why?
twits?
Twits? People use that word?
I think I got it from, like, TV shows or something, or maybe, like, British stuff. Oh, you fucking twits, you fucking twats. I guess people use that word in Australia or the UK, maybe. I don't know. Let me look it up quickly. Twits. There's a book called The Twits by Roald Dahl, if that counts. Maybe it was a UK Australian word. Who knows?
Because I love Shadow.
Oh,
I love Shadow. Oh my god, that fucking picture. Homosexuals are gay. Why, yes, I am very fucking gay. What of it, bitch? I am very fucking gay. As in, like, I love a lot of different people regardless of gender and stuff. But I just call myself queer these days. I know there's words like bisexual, pansexual, yada yada yada. I know, but yeah, I just call myself queer in a nutshell.
Oh, really?
He means the world to me.
You've never.
I mean, I still find Shadow like a comfort character or someone I really adore and love, but there's other characters I love too besides Shadow and who mean the whole world to me. I mean, these three right here, like Diancie and Fluttershy and Teddy. Fluttershy and Teddy especially are my two biggest comfort characters, and who I have like plushies of, who I have like to cuddle with me in bed. And yes, I still cuddle plushies even at the age of 27. What of it? There's nothing wrong with that.
Never had a boyfriend, have you?
Okay, maybe back then I didn't, but I've had a but over the years I have had, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, you know, partners and all that. I even have my current partner who I live with now. Who's chilling with one of his mates at the moment, so maybe back then I didn't, but it's like, who cares if I didn't? You know, I was probably too immature and silly to want a partner at the time. Like, yo, I don't know, I was a very, I was an awkward potato back then, and I'm an awkward potato now.
I love him a lot.
You kind of already established that.
He's like the bestest Sonic character in the whole entire world.
That's debatable. I mean, I love Shadow, but I also love Blaze the Cat. Blaze the Cat, definitely one of my favorite Sonic characters. Also, Vector the Crocodile, Sonic and Silver, Silver the Twink. What other Sonic characters do I like? I've definitely been liking, I think Tangle the Lemur, I think her name is. She's really cool, and Whisper the Wolf. What are some other characters I really like? Like in general. I like it. I don't know, all the Sonic characters are cool in their own way.
The bestest Sonic character in the whole entire world? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
To be fair, I still can't English sometimes, but that's just because of my small brain.
Now I'll just tell you my opinions on the Shadow, the sexy hedgehog.
He's sexy and I know it.
That Shadow the Hedgehog to you, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty cool Shadow impression.
Shadow is badass with the guns and the vehicles.
And he's so edgy.
He is sexy.
Okay, look. No one gives a fuck. Again, as I stated earlier, Shadow is an emo fuck that was only put into the game so the game could attract fans like you to the franchise. This girl talks about the exact same reason.
I'm not a girl. Not anymore, at least. I am a boy and also non-binary now.
Over and over again as to why she likes Shadow for, I don't know, like half a minute. So I'm gonna fast forward a bit.
Skip it, skip it.
Now I bet you're wondering, why the hell are Shadow fangirls here in the first place?
Because they like Shadow?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a valid facepalm.
I don't know how I got a crazy crush on Shadow.
Why the fuck you lie? Oh, hold up. That's a lie. Little me, that's a lie. That's a lie. Like, alright. I'm gonna confess, and I probably confessed this in my streams, but I will confess now. So for context, there's a team on the Australian Football League, or the AFL for short, called Essendon, the Bombers, who had the color scheme of red and black, similar to my outfit. Which is a really cool color scheme, by the way. And my silly little kid brain was like, ooh, Shadow is red and black, like Essendon. And that's really cool. And I guess I just became really hyper fixated on Shadow because of that, and just because of him being a really cool, complex character. Maybe I was starting to have a thing for bad boys, not just Shadow, but also like Lelouch or Light Yagami or Sebastian from Black Butler. What are some other kill bad boys I was obsessed with back in the day? Oh my god. I cannot think of anything else at the top of my head at the moment. My apologies, and I don't want this video to go on any longer than it already is. So moving on.
What do you mean you don't know? You just spent over half of a minute explaining why.
You know what, valid. That you had every right to be annoyed at me about that, and I hope wherever you are now, that you like the explanation I have given you. That little me was too scared to.
But take a guess why I did.
No.
I had a crush on him since I was in 5th grade, people. 5th grade.
Yeah, well, I first started hearing about Shadow when I was in 1st grade. 1st grade.
Now I'm in 7th grade.
I'm in 9th grade, bitch.
Yeah, well, I'm 27 now, bitch. Yeah, that just shows, I don't know, I guess it just shows how much I've grown since then. So if I was like 13, at the time, in year 7, and this person was in 9th grade, I'm gonna guess their age at the time was probably... I'm gonna make... This is just a wild guess. Probably like... I'm assuming 17 or 18. But I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Still love Shadow at this day.
I mean, I still love Shadow to this day. Just not... Well, maybe not in the weirdest way. I mean, I did get like a body pillow of like Sonic and Shadow from Sega Mir for shits and giggles, because I part of it because it was funny, but like still.
Okay, have you ever even seen a guy before? Have you ever even heard of a guy? Have you ever had the slightest thought of a guy? Have you ever touched a guy? I don't even care anymore.
Which is
I mean, again, I was 13. I was still a kid. Like, come on, man. Like, mind your business. Besides, all this talk about have you ever thought of a guy and all that stuff is probably now gonna be questions about, you know, have you ever thought about being a guy, or how would you want to be as a guy, or as a man, and stuff like that because of me being trans. Who knows? On a separate topic, I do kind of wish I came out as trans when I was like younger, but obviously little me had no concept of like transgender stuff back then. So, who knows? But that's another topic for another day.
cool.
No, that's not cool.
It is cool. Like, come on. People are allowed to still like fictional characters as long as they're not hurting or harming anyone or themselves. They're just doing harmless fun. Like, who fucking cares? Like, honestly, compared to the other weird other shit I've seen other like Sonic fans do, especially this one guy with his Sonic plush, like, I was tame compared to other Sonic fans. Oh god, I fucking hate being a Sonic fan sometimes.
And pure awesomeness.
Pure awesomeness, awesome sauce.
Don't even go there.
But do you think I'm over crazy Shadow that I want to have sex with him?
Well, you've called him sexy more than once.
No.
Yes!
Not that crazy.
Do I even have to say it?
For people who are thinking,
Well, at least we can think.
I'm gonna
You're saying I can't? I know I have a small brain, but come on.
say it. I know I said it once, and I know I'm fucking repeating myself, but I can say it again.
I still repeat myself sometimes.
No, you can't. You're a douchebag.
For people who are thinking that I want to have sex with Shadow,
Which you do.
is your answer no?
Okay, I'm really getting sick of Captain Falcon jokes.
If this was like 2015, 2016, you would have used like Filthy Frank jokes of him just going, yes! I'm just saying. As for if you want to know the answer, if I want to have sex with Shadow or not, why does it matter? None of your fucking business, bitch. It's a fucking fictional character. You know, like, who fucking cares? Who fucking gives a shit, bruh? Like, as long as a character's over 18 or whatever, like, sexual nature you like of a said character is aged up, who fucking cares? It's none of your fucking business.
It's just weird.
That is beyond weird.
You think, having sex with Shadow is weird? I'd hate for you to see all the other fucked up other things of the internet and, you know, like what, like, yeah, oh god. My brain blanked, I apologized, but, yeah. I don't know, like, at least it's not wanting to have sex with kids or animals. Like, that's fucking gross. If you're a pedophile or a zoophile, like, fucking gross, man. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you, sir? I don't know, people wanting to have sex with Sonic characters, like, I've heard worse. Like, again, as long as they're over 18 or at least aged up, like, who fucking cares, man?
Not want to have sex with Shadow. I just want to hold him, hug him, and kiss him.
Which is impossible to do because he's not real.
I mean, I have a plush of him. I have a plush of him now, and I can do all, like, the, you know, the cuddles and kissing on the forehead and other, like, weird cringy shit. Although I don't know how to feel about people who want to, like, have sex with plushies. Like, no, it's just no. Like, I love plushies a lot, but not in that way. Like, Jesus. Or if you're gonna do that with plushies, at least fucking clean them! God!
That's it. Nothing else.
Liar.
So that means I'm not the crazy Shadow.
Why are you categorizing, like, the, like, different types of fangirls of Shadow? Like, what? What's of all the categorizing?
Fangirl.
Liar.
I'm double crazy, not triple crazy.
What the fuck?
Crazy is just, he's awesome.
Wrong! Thinking that he's awesome is logically considered sane.
Crazy means you want him so much you just feel like hugging him for the rest of your life.
Is it possible to hug someone for the rest of your life? I think Little Me's onto something.
Crazy and triple crazy is...
I mean, Joanna, fuck him.
See how she takes a really long pause? Because she knows that crazy is her.
You want him...
Well, now I use he, they pronouns, but that's, again, another subject for another day.
so bad you just want to have sex with him. I'm the double crazy. But I haven't met any people who are triple crazy.
Oh god, okay. Apologies if that word's sensitive to some people, but yeah.
Then you need to lurk more.
I don't know if 13-year-old me should look into, like, hypersexual people into, like, wanting to have sex with Sonic characters. And unfortunately, back then, I knew of the stories of, like, Sonic Passion and other things. Like, oh god. But that stuff, that is not stuff I will be getting into at all. Like, no. But, yeah. But yeah, the whole, you need to lurk more about me saying, oh, I haven't met anyone that's, like, wanting to fuck Shutter. I don't know. I don't think that's a good, that is not a good idea at all for a minor to look into that type of stuff, or those type of people, especially, like, adults who could, like, be grooming or manipulative and stuff, because there are dangerous people out there. So, I'm just saying, I don't think that was an appropriate comment to make to a minor, to lurk more about, like, hypersexual type people, especially adults. I know that was probably not the intention back then, but yeah. I'm looking at this through the context of an adult, and seeing, like, a video I did of me when I was a minor. So I'm just saying.
But the point is, what is the big fucking deal making fun of the fangirls?
For the lols. Oh god.
Just leave us fangirls alone.
Insert Chris Crocker joke here. People used to really make fun of her back then. God damn. She had a point too about Britney, when you think about it. Just saying, we should have left Britney the fuck alone. Cause look what was going on with her now, and how, like, a lot of people and stuff treated her.
You should get a life.
You're the one who stated it earlier in your video.
Or as the kids would like to call it now, touch grass.
That you said that Shadow the Hedgehog means everything in the world to you.
Well, yeah, of course I said that. I was a kid!
Yet you say that we're the ones who need lives.
I think that's all I gotta say.
Oh, thank God.
See you guys in the next video.
Well, that was an interesting throwback. Turn this off now. So yeah, that was that. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. Let me all know, like, your opinions and stuff, if you like, whether you agree or disagree, as long as you keep things civil, of course. And yeah, I guess if I also still have, like, a lot of old videos I did as well on my old hard drive that I saved. So yeah, if people want me to, like, to make fun of little me, or maybe talk to my inner child, being like, hey, it's okay, little one, you're gonna be fine, you know, that typical shit. Or basically, if anyone else wants to see me, like, commentating on, like, my old videos and stuff, let me know if you're interested. And that's probably gonna be it. And later, my dudes.